right, everybody. Well, it's time for the remainder of the mailbag. And we'll start right off with the jingle, and I'll have to hear where Maggie is.
Kitten Academy's where you want to be when you are a cat. On a Saturday, they can contemplate time for the mailbag.
All right, hello, everybody. We're here for part 2 of the mailbag, and I think the plan for today is just to go for a couple hours or until it's done, whichever comes first. Hope you guys can hear me okay and that all the tech is working. I'll just have my fingers crossed that it is and it stays that way for now. And I think we can jump right into it because there's no letters. You know, we did all that yesterday. We just got the packages. Also, I only brought half, or a little more than half of the packages over here. The rest are in the corner. When we get through this pile, we'll take a brief intermission, and then we'll get to the rest if we have time. So that's the plan. All right. Yeah, at least that's good enough for now. Let's do it. We're just going to jump right in. Just take whatever's on the top here that I can reach. It's not covered up by a loganberry. This is addressed to Port and Portlets. All right. Very exciting. Oh, from Charlie I. Charlie I, whom we know. Charlie I, one of the people I noticed that was immediately tuned into my test streams that I was talking about, where I was testing the new camera setup, the new wireless setup, and on my personal YouTube channel. So it's fun that some of you stalk me over there, even though I haven't used the channel for anything in quite a long time. I always am thinking to myself that there's things that I want to do with it, and I have not been able to just find time to do any of that. So, all right, right on top we have a piece of tissue paper, and the tissue paper says, "Bite me," which is surely something that the kittens are going to do with it. And oh my gosh, look at this. Charlie, these winches have so many fun, personalized things. And this is perhaps the funnest. The funnest, he says? Yes, is that a word? I guess there's a lot of extra noise. Trying to think what I can do about it. The air conditioning is running, but maybe if I do turn off the sound in the annex, it will help. Let's find out. And maybe I can send DJ a message to change the blanket in there too. Hang on one sec. Let's try this. Getting there. Also check and make sure the wireless camera doesn't have sound on. If it's not, that's good. Got some real growling going on behind me. All right, if that made it better, good. If it didn't, let me also refresh. Whoops. Oh, no, what did I just do? Help! Oh, no, is there an undo on this? Oh, man, now I've really, really screwed things up. Hang on. Oh, crying out loud. Here I thought we were off to a good start. Okay, good. And let me check one other thing here now. Is there Okay, I should try to talk to you while I'm doing this so there's not just dead air. I recognize the fact that I should be doing that. But my brain is not operating on every level. Speaking of which, my coffee is missing. Oh my goodness. You know what? Let's take it 1 second here and restart. Hang on. my coffee missing? It's actually missing now. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's on the top of the cat tree. That's a real smart place for it. Real clever. Super awesome. All right. Okay, I don't have the best view from my phone, but I don't see any poops in the annex that need to be cleaned up right now. If there are any, they're subtle enough that I don't have to send DJ after it, I think. So the one other thing though I wanted to do is maybe switch this camera so that you guys can see from above instead of the Wi-Fi for a moment. We got this going. We got it going. We're going to figure this all out. There we go. All right, that's the best we can do for now. Let's get back to this amazing package because this is amazing. I'm doing it a disservice by stopping the stream to take care of all that technical stuff. But I guess that's actually the service because it would be a shame to not give this the full attention that it deserves. So first off, right here, the short note can be read at Mailbag. I appreciate that. Oh wow, what a beautiful photo of a cat in a blanket. It's a photograph, and this is a real clever idea for a simple photograph. I should try to put that in my to try someday. Beautiful. And it says 24th of May 2021. Hi, Mr. A, Dr. DJ, and everyone else. These endowment items were made using a loom. The one without a colored collar is for port. The others will match with their present collars unless they have lost their collars again. Take care and stay safe from Charlie I. Purrs, meows from Weirdo and Kevin. Charlie I can't believe what you've made here too. So each of these appears to be a little catnip kicker cat. And this is the one without a collar. And not only is it it's a beautiful orange and white cat, just like Port is, but it's got this tail that wraps around all the way up in front here, a very long tail, just like Port's. So cute. And then we have a whole family of these. I don't think it's going to stand up for me. Maybe a little bit. All right, so we have a whole family here. Here we've got the black and white collar for Rotterdam. Okay, hold on. Okay, sitting a little bit. We got our blue collar for Sydney. A red collar for Rio. Each of the tails I noticed are slightly different too. And the colors in the yarn are a little different as well. Let's see. This, hang on, we'll figure this out because I see two blues. Oh, but you know what? Now that I see it, the orange is fooling my eyes. This is actually a purple. So this one is actually Puget. And this is really a sharp royal blue. This one is Sydney. And then this one is the white for Halifax. And we've got our black here for Bombay. And pink for Antwerp. Look at that. And they all match their kittens with the white and the oranges as well. It's fantastic. Charlie I, this is so beautiful. Their adopters are going to think these are just the greatest things ever. Speaking of which, here's little Antwerp, and he's got his collar off, but I collected the collars this morning when I came across them and put them in my pocket so that if one of these kittens happened to buy, I could put it right back on in. There we go. All right, so you got yours back, and now if Rio comes over here, Rio will get his too. Charlie, I don't even know what to say. I haven't had the coffee or the start here. I don't have the momentum to properly give you appreciation for these. These are wonderful, though. It's just fantastic. And they're so cute. And I know the kittens are going to love them, and their adopters are going to treasure them. And hopefully they last, a long, long time. Also, I noticed the port one is taller than all of the others as well. Very cute how you've made each one sort of resemble a cat or a kitten. Beautiful. So, Charlie, I can't possibly thank you enough for that. And I cut through the cardboard, so now this won't close right, but I still want to try to close it up and label it as being for port and oranges. Although you say that there, I just want to say it here again. Wow, I wrote Oran Jez. That works just great. Okay. Charlie, thank you so much. That is really, really amazing. Okay, next up, Cat It. Well, I don't think Cat It includes a note, and this one doesn't have a name in the return address. So, oh wait, maybe it does. Ah, there it is. It's on the end. Diane. It is from a. It says this is interesting. It says from Diane J. And it also says DJ Kitten Academy, which is I noticed Diane J is also DJ. So that's an interesting coincidence. We got DJ shipping a Cat It box for presumably for DJ. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, lots of packing material. Wow, the Cat It people really go all in on the packing material. What is this? Oh my gosh! Wow, Diane, this appears to be an entire case of Cat It Nibbly Grills. Oh, variety pack. Oh, let's see what the variety is real quick, if that's true. Wow, Diane must have also heard that these are the things that Loom really likes, and that we can't find them anywhere except at the Cat It store. So, all right. Ooh, there is a variety pack. Look at that. So this is, okay, this is the chicken scallop flavor. That is the one that she is familiar with. Chicken scallop flavor, okay. Then we have a chicken shrimp flavor. Who knew? All right, shrimp flavor. And chicken lobster flavor. Oh, I noticed now the chicken lobster flavor. Okay, so the scallop one has the cowboy grilling scallops over the fire. I see. The shrimp one has the cowboy grilling a shrimp over the fire. The lobster one has the cowboy grilling a lobster over the fire. And it's funny to me because the lobster's on his stick and it's just like stuck right into the lobster's mouth. Which is, all right, I guess that's how you do. Okay, this one is, oh, another scallop, another shrimp, and another lobster. Okay, that must be the variety. Well, I bet she's going to love all of these. And since yesterday we got some of these from GA Girl, I already opened up a pack of the scallop, and she is still crazy for them. Every time I get out the pack, she comes running. And if I leave the pack out where she can see it and not feeding her treats, she'll come up and start like biting on it and trying to get into it on her own. So you can tell she really does love these things. And I'm just going to assume, Diane, that these are in fact for Loom, and maybe some to share with your kids if they last that long. I think they probably make really good treats, considering they say right on there 80% chicken, and they don't seem to give her bad poops in any way like some other treats do. So thank you so much for that. I can't wait to see if she enjoys the other flavors just as much. Diane, DJ, from one DJ to another. That's awesome. Thank you. Okay, next up, let's see. It says crazy. Oh, Lena. All right, Lena. Lena has been sending stuff for each class, and it's usually something that's really cool and personalized. So this is another personal thing for some kittens, I'm sure. Oh, and it is. These are really cool. It is a bag of, it appears to be a bag of fish. Yes, indeed. It is a bag of fish. The maker of these are Crazy for Crafts on Etsy. It's the crazy spelled with a K, crafts spelled with a K, and 4 spelled with a numeral 4. Crazy for Crafts. And let's see. So this is, like I said, this is from Lena, though. Lena sent these. And we have a fish for each one of them, a little catnip fish. This is for port. We'll go through the whole thing. Oh, I think they're in appropriate colors, perhaps, as well, because here's Sydney is blue. I hope you can read that, Sydney. Rotterdam in orange. Oh, we've got an extra seal here that has no particular label on it. It's just a seal. We have Halifax in yellow. We have another seal. Okay, and another seal. Oh, and another seal. Interesting. And Antwerp in pink. And another seal. Wow. Bombay in orange. Another seal. All right. Another seal. All right. We got another seal. All right, we're up to 8 seals now. That's a biblical, practically, isn't it? Oh, wait, there are only 7 there. Puget in purple and Rio in red. So I think they've each got a fish and a seal. How cool is that? Wow, that really seals the deal. Lena, thank you so much. I love the fact that they've each got their names embroidered in them. I mean, it's lovely. And they're cute little catnip fishies, which really fits the nautical theme that this class has had, being all port cities. And the seals are like an added bonus. It's wonderful. So, Lena, thank you so much for that. I know, again, their adopters are just, the endowments for this class are overwhelming. They'd be overwhelming anyway, because there's 8, there's mom plus 7 kittens. That's a lot of stuff. But the stuff that people have sent is so amazing and personal and thought out and appropriate and just lovely like this. So Lena, thank you so much for that. We've got so many items now that are just personalized, just wonderful stuff. Just one, my words. I haven't got words, so I'm just not going to try right now. All right, my words are taking the day off. I'm just going to hum through the rest of Mailbag, and you'll just have to figure it out. Like, I don't know. Like a Star Wars character that needs the other characters to translate for them, like Chewbacca or R2-D2. It's just going to be like that. You guys will have to figure it out from context. BB-8 for that matter, right there on the lunchbox. Yeah. Ooh, an Amazon gift bag. Oh, there's some other stuff going on in here too. All right. Well, let's see. First off, this has probably got the note right here. It does. Well, I think they put the note in the wrong thing, though. Let me see. Oh, I see. This is from Joy F. It says Joy F right on the outside, so we've got that going, which is nice. But let me see what's in this bag. Oh, all right. Well, I guess what... hang on. There's got to be another note in here. Oh, wait. No, I remember yesterday we got a note from Joy F that said number 3, right? Okay, so that makes sense. Now it adds up, because this note starts with number 2, and I thought, well, I must be missing something. But it says number 2, yellow beds for Mama Loom, and for any extra can be used as you see fit. Thank you for all you do from Bayou, Lila, Abby, and Joy. So there's 3 beds, because for some reason Amazon put 1 in a gift bag, and the other 2 they just threw in the box. I think they would have all fit in there, though. These look like really cute beds. I can't quite make out what it is, so I think we have to open one. It says Cuddler Pet Bed, but it's got this weird edge. I can't... Let's find out. Oh, look at that. It's like a little sunflower mat. That's so cute. And then, stick of butter. Yeah, okay. That's what I'm going to go with. But that's really cute. It's got this cute little semi, gosh, I don't know what. I'm just going to start humming now. Oh, look at that. It's got a pull tab here so you can make the edge pull up. There we go. Now it makes even more sense. Look at that. So it's got a pull string, and now you can make it into a little bed. And then this little pat of butter can be a pillow that goes inside. That's pretty cool. I've never seen the bed with the drawstring edge to make it whatever shape you like. That's super, super cute. So clearly, one of these is going to be for Loom, and one of them is going to be for Paisley. And the third one, I don't know. We'll figure something out. So Joy F, thank you so much. You're so generous to these kittens. I really appreciate it. Here we go. Okay, get back in this bag. Back in. Okay, good. All right. All right. This one I've tainted, so we're going to label the other ones as being the gifts. If I haven't lost my I hope you guys are strapped in for like 2 hours of this mess. What is happening? Okay. You know, I can't not label it because then I'll never know. When it comes time for endowments, I'll be like, oh, these are cute. What are they? And look, I've got a purple collar here too now. All right. Oh, hey, there it is. Oh, boy. It's always in the first place you look. All right, now I can label it. Loom. Paisley. By the way, today all of Loom's kids, except Herringbone, is still holding out and doesn't have his eyes open. But all the rest are showing quite a bit of eyes now, especially the one that started first, Chevy. He's practically got his eyes all the way open, almost. So I'm going to put these in here because why not? And slide it here. These are endowments and things for Loom's class now. There we go, put that right in there. And this is for anybody. There we go. Oh, toss that right on top of the kitten. Hey, bud, you want your collar back? Rio? Yeah, I know it's you. Come here. Yesterday, did I tell this story already? Stop me if I have. Yesterday, Rio and Ant both lost their collars, and DJ and I found one of them collarless. Not quite sure who it was. We put one of the collars on, and long story short, we got it wrong. When we saw them both together, we realized that we clearly misidentified one of them. I think that we put Ant's collar on Rio, thinking perhaps that was Ant for a minute. But when you see the two of them together, it's very clear. But when you see one of them all by himself, not quite as clear. Although it's more clear to me now, since we just had that experience yesterday. All right. And also because Ant's already got his collar on, so it makes it a little easier today, doesn't it? All right, Puget now. This is Rotterdam. Puget's collar is going to go in my pocket until Puget comes by. Rotterdam. So, yeah, Rotterdam, yesterday, we got out the high-value toy, the like butterfly on a string toy, not the electronic one, the one that's on the end of the, doesn't matter. Anyway, Rotterdam, when he caught it, not only would he growl and start hitting anybody that came close, he'd hit me if I tried to take it away from him. So he's got to learn a little bit about being polite to his humans. But he's so fun. He just follows me around the whole house and climbs up my legs and just doesn't know any limits, which is adorable. But he does need to know a couple limits. So we're going to have to work on that. But then, all right, look out, buddy. All right, well, let's keep going. This might not take as long as I thought. I don't know. We'll see. This depends on how long I spend talking about Rotterdam. Ooh, what is this? Dr. Catsby. These are very cool. Where's the note? The note says, "Aw, this is so cute." From Birdie V. Hang on, I need 4 notes, and I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, perfect. Aw, Birdie V. So the notes say that these are all from Birdie V. And there's one for Eddie, one for Custard, one for Maggie, and one for Loganberry. So sweet. And they're really cool. Look at these. It's for Dr. Catsby stainless steel bowls. It says remedy for whisker fatigue. When a cat's sensitive whiskers are forced against the sidewalls of a traditional feeding bowl, it can cause discomfort. This may explain their behavior, such as leaving food behind around the corners of the bowl or pawing food out to eat off the floor. Interesting. So Dr. Catsby's bowl is wide and shallow with no walls and no corners. Cats don't have to pull back their whiskers to avoid contact. That sounds pretty cool. And it's stainless steel, of course, so it will last forever. And it looks like it also comes with a little rubber mat. I gotta open this up. You gotta take a look at it. Birdie V, this is so sweet of you. Oh, these guys. Wow, that's a nice bowl. It's got a very elegant and modern look to it. And it's like as advertised. It's shallow and rounded, and there's no tight corners or anything. I love that. And perhaps the nicest thing first, it's also it's much heavier than it's thicker stainless steel than just about any other stainless steel dish we've ever had, including the ones that we buy to feed people off of, or that are sold to feed people off of. This is very, very sturdy. It's laser engraved on the bottom with Dr. Catsby. But as I was going to say, the coolest thing is they put this notch in it so that it's easy to pick up. I've had this problem so many times with bowls that don't have lips on them. There's nothing to catch it by, and you got to try to pick it up, and it's awkward, or try to put your fingers under it and spill it. So they put this little notch in, so you can just put your finger right under there to pick it up. Super, super clever. That is really, really a smart little convenience feature. And then it comes with a little Dr. Catsby rubber mat. I kind of like the fact that the rubber mat's a separate piece. That's smart, although it also means that they could get separated and you won't find the rubber mat when you need it. I could see that being a problem, but it's going to make it easier to maintain and wash, and you don't have to worry about it coming off in the dishwasher or not coming off in the dishwasher, that sort of thing. And it's a perfect fit for the bowl. I mean, it's really just this is super, super quality. Wow, Birdie V, and you sent 4 of these for the faculty. They are spoiled. Oh my goodness, that is really, really nice. Thank you so much, Birdie V. I like these bowls a lot too. I might have to get more of these so that we can just use these all the time. Oh, I'm going to look at these online. That's awesome. I thank you so much. Wow, these are so cool. All right, you really bowled me over. bowled me over. Oh boy. All right, next up. Can I have this box for you? Thank you. Oh, this is very heavy. All right, let's see what it could possibly be. This would be so heavy. Oh, some kitty litter. Now that's a practical gift. And something else. Bed Sure Comfy Pet Cat Cube. We'll figure this out, but there's got to be a note in there somewhere. Along with that, this is the litter that that's why it's so heavy. As some of you probably know, that Boxy Cat is the kitty litter that we use here pretty much exclusively. DJ picked it, and she basically insists on it. She thinks it's got a little less dust than some of the others. But I think that DJ's number one reason for picking it, of course, is that they only sell it online. So she doesn't have to go to stores to get it. I don't have to go to stores to get it, which is kind of nice, I guess. Oh, and look at that. This is also from Birdie V. Birdie V, I think you should let me know if you had any particular use you wanted for this, though, because this one does not have... Oh, wait, there it is. Okay, I take it back. Thanks, Mr. A, for all the love and care you give to our fur babies. A gift for the faculty, or you decide what's best. From Birdie V. So sweet to our boys. I want to kind of know what the cat cube is, but I can tell it's going to need some assembly to get the full picture. But let's take a peek. Let's just take a little peek here and see if we can figure it out. Oh, I see. This doesn't help, though. It is. It's a nice, like fabric pet cube bed thing. Yeah, pet cube bed thing. I'm going with that. Look at that. You can see it's got this gray. I don't know what I'm looking for here. It's like not canvas. It's softer than that, but yeah, it's sort of that sort of material. And then it's got a real cool teal piping on the outside. The inside is a gray felt, which you can see more of here, this gray felt. And apparently it comes with a nice wool, Sherpa wool pad, too. In fact, I see there's 2 pads, so maybe it's one for the top, one for the bottom, or 2 to go inside, or a spare, or I'm not sure. We'll figure it out when we're ready to try to deploy it, but it looks like it's made out of really quality stuff again. And the gray is nice, too. Lately, I've been really fond of decorating with gray. I don't know what that's about, but it's nice because it kind of goes with everything, and then you can just pick a couple colors to offset it here and there, and then it's real easy to just switch out the colors, but you don't have to switch out everything. So it's beautiful. Birdie Bee, this is lovely, just lovely. And I'm going to put it with the like random deployment stuff here, and we'll see when we can get it out and let the kids enjoy it. Wow, that's awesome. Stay there. Okay, good. And of course, this boxy cat, very practical. We'll very clearly use it. In fact, one of the projects I'd set for myself for today, if I still have any energy at all after Mailbag, was to re-sterilize all the litter boxes, which is a thing we have to do now because the temporary litter boxes we used to use aren't really great anymore. So I switched to using all plastic litter boxes, which comes with the pain of once in a while you got to dump them out and sterilize and get them completely cleaned up. So we're gonna have to do that soon, if not today. But this will come in handy for that because then you got to refill everything, and there we go. All right, I'm going to take the Chewy box right here next because Maggie's sitting on top of the pile. Good old Mailbag. All right, this says to Kitten Academy, and as a Chewy box, it's not going to have a note inside. We know that Chewy doesn't do that, but it does say it's from the BX crew, the BX feline crew, and we know. It actually says Dana BX crew, which works out too. Oh, and it's another very practical thing. Hang on. Right in here. I like the practical stuff because you know it's going to get used. And this appears to be 3 cases of, probably Fancy Feast. Yes, Fancy Feast. The classic pate in the chicken flavor. It's exactly what we feed everybody here, including all the cats and kittens. And Loom upstairs is actually... she kind of likes this. We give her some of the dry food too because I was keeping her up on the calories, but she's almost entirely switched back to the Fancy Feast now, which is nice because that's consistent. We find people, the kittens I should say, really like it and gives them good poops. And as I've mentioned a million times before, Fancy Feast may not sound like the fanciest of feasts to people, but it honestly is one of the better cat foods as far as being low carb, high protein. The classic pate, I should say. Fancy Feast comes in a zillion varieties, and they aren't all the same. But the classic pates are very high protein, low carb, grain free. Like everything you would want in a modern cat food. That is very much not a modern cat food. So I guess that's pretty cool. So all right, it's sort of the hipster cat food, right? Maybe. I mean, you could look at it that way. It's like retro cool cat food for the retro cool cats. I'm going with that. Dana BX crew, thank you so much. Obviously something that will get used right up here and super practical for that reason, so thank you. All right, this box is very light. The opposite. What is going on here? Oh, it's got the one whole side blown out, so hopefully we didn't lose anything that might have been in here originally. Oh, this looks like it's going to be fun. I just see the note that says, okay, here's the notes. Hang on. Right here. It says, for the unicorn beanbag pillows, my cat loves to nurse on this material from Zany, Z-A-N-E-Y, Zany. And then there's another note that says, my cat's favorite toy right now. Hope everyone at the Academy enjoys, from Zany. All right, well, let's see what these are. This must be Zany's favorite toy. Ooh, this looks like a good one. It is basically, it's just a fun tube, a really long piece of the fun tube material. I don't even know what you call that, this woven thing. And the end, it's been tied into a knot and then frayed past that. Then it's on a bamboo stick. This is actual bamboo. That's interesting. And it's called a Boinks Bamboozler. I see, because some people call the fun tubes Boinks. So this is that same material. A Boinks Bamboozler. I see why they named it that. Hours of Leaping Fun. It's also got a twist tie on it, but I think that was just to hold it together, and it's not in the right place anymore. So I'm just going to take that off. That right there is Maggie's favorite toy. this twist ties, zip ties, wires. Maggie's crazy. She collects them and she hides them, mostly under the rug. So this looks really cool. I bet the kittens are going to go nuts for it. Let's try it. Let's try it right now real quick. It's a great idea. You guys like this toy? You like that? What do you think? Oh, are you going to get it? Yeah. Oh, it is a big hit. Oh, and this might give you a chance to see the bad behavior I was talking about. Let's let him catch it and see what he thinks. He's going to be as mad about it. Hey, buddy, can I borrow that from you? No, don't hit me. He's growling at me. Can I take it? Yeah. Well, he's being a little better, so that's good. He's just growling at me. Yesterday, he was like, "Gah!" with his claws right into my hand. Like, do not take my toy. But I blew in his face. So that's the correction that we're using, in that case is I sort of make a hissing, blowing it right in his face, and that lets him know that what he's done is not cool. This is okay. As long as he's just growling and trying to play, it's fine. But he was, and it wasn't like he was trying to swing for the toy and accidentally hit me. You could see it was very deliberate. He did it a few times. So got to work on that. But apparently this one is a good toy that he likes. He's growling and trying to keep it. I like it. The Bamboozler. All right. Well, we'll save this for more fun later on. And I guess bonus is if it ever sort of breaks down or if they don't like it, you can just chop this up into a number of fun tubes. Okay. All right. Okay. For now, I got to put this someplace so that he doesn't try to run off with it. Okay, buddy. No, we're gonna put this aside for now. Okay. I'm gonna put it. I don't know what to do. All right, we'll leave it for now. Boink Bamboozler, Zany, thank you for that. But then there was something else. Yes, let's not forget. I think you said pillowcases for the unicorn beanbag pillows. Let's see, it's in a Ziploc bag that's been zipped shut. A vacuum bag, I mean. That's what I mean. A vacuum Ziploc bag. Oh, wow. It's pillowcases. It's 2 zip-up pillowcases that are in rainbow, and they're the same material as the marshmallow bed. They're marshmallow bed pillowcases in rainbows. This is so perfect for the Academy. I love it. And I love the fact also that they're zip-up pillowcases. Some of you that have been watching Kitten Academy for a very long time might recall a couple of incidents where kittens managed to find their way into the pillowcase and couldn't find their way back out again. They were fine, of course, but it certainly caused some consternation to the people watching. So zip-up pillowcases are what we use now most of the time. Because of that, it's not critical. Like I said, the cats are fine, zip-up or not. But it's nice. It's nice to have the zip-up pillowcases in the kitten room so that nobody goes in and can't find their way out. And these are so cool. And the marshmallow bed material, I mean, you guys have seen these kittens practically live in that marshmallow bed. So this is just ideal in every way. Zany, I can't wait. So cool. I thought I might be able to get all the air out of this by hand, but I guess you actually need a vacuum. Oh, maybe not. There we go. That's pretty fun. Zany, thank you. Wow, I can't wait to use those. Those are going to be awesome. And I've never heard of the Boinks Bamboozler before, but I can see it's going to be something the kittens like quite a bit. All right. Next up. Joy F again in the return address here. So Joy F. What now? What could it possibly be? It's packing material. Yes. Could have predicted that. And something. Kind of interesting looking bed. Let's see here. Well, there is a note, but the note only says, oh wait, maybe there's a second note. No, there's not a second note. There's only a note that says, enjoy your gift. I don't see another note here. It must have either fallen out or that was the extent of it. But the gift appears to be two pet beds that are cat pet beds that are cats. As I think you can see here, the bed itself, it's got this cute little bed mat with a paw print in it, and it's got cat ears and little cat feet on the cat feet really are cute. Little cat feet on the bottom, little cat ears on the top. That's adorable, and it's a nice gray. This is going to be really cute for little kittens, and maybe for big cats that like to curl up in it too. I think the bed that everybody has been using in the sunroom lately is just about this size also. So I guess even the big cats like it. I've seen Ford in there. I've seen Maggie in there. Ari spends a ton of time in it. So perfect, really perfect. And you sent two of these. And Joy F, you certainly know how to get in touch with me to let me know what you wanted us to do with these, since the note doesn't say. For now, I don't know exactly where to put them. I'm just going to set them over here with the stuff that is sort of for random deployment, I think, which I may need to move to a bigger box in just a minute. Well, we'll work that out in our intermission, which will be coming up after these next two boxes. We're going to take a brief intermission, very brief, just a couple minutes, long enough for me to maybe refill my coffee and move those boxes over here, and then we will be right back at it for the rest. Oh, this is another Joy F. Oh my goodness, Joy F. What do we got here? Another, oh, here we go. Oh, hey, look at that. Here's the answer. The gray and purple beds are for Loom's boys. You can decide on who gets which one. There are a few more on the way. Kitten hugs from Bayou, Lila, Abby, and Joy F. Perfect. Okay, so these are for Loom and Loom's crew. The luminaries. No, yes, the gray and purple beds are for Loom's boys. Okay, you can decide who gets which one. Perfect. So, mystery solved. That's a nice, I love it when, when a plan comes together. No, when there's a good, whatever. Oh, it's the same bed though. Look how cool it is in purple. Oh, wow. It's very cool in purple. They're both nice. So we got the gray bed. This is the identical bed, except it's made with a purple on the outside and sort of a tan color on the inside. And that is perfect for Loom's boys and girls. And I don't know, can I fit them all in here? I'm guessing I can't, but I can definitely fit them all in here. Ow, hold that my foot. Okay, I'm going to need that foot later. Oh, wow, trouble afoot. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And before I forget what's up, my pen again. There it is, right where it belongs. Good. It's good to put things back where they belong so they're easy to find again. Loom Kids. I'm just going to write Loom's Kids on this. Perfect. I think we agreed they're called the Catterns. Yeah, I should have written Catterns. That's fine. Oh, and I'm just going to put your note right in there, too. Thank you so much, Joy F and Joy F's crew. All right. Close enough. Let's see what's next. I thought this said Joy F. I could guess what was in it, but nope. This time. Oh, hey, this is cute. Let's see. Let's find a note. I think there's a note. Oh, there's a couple things in here. The note says, Dear KA, in keeping with the magical theme that is developing for Loom's class, this is to be deployed for her and her eventual kittens. From Architect Cat. Architect Cat. Yes, the name I've had trouble with before, but I think we figured out Architect Cat sounds about right to me. So Architect Cat has sent a rainbow cat scratcher. How cool is that? It's a perfect little rainbow from cloud to cloud. And something else, it is, oh, a bag of mice. And these look like, I don't know, they're solid little mice. Oh, with rattles in them. Perfect. These are always, always good. I'm not going to open it yet, but it does say, I was wondering, I couldn't tell by looking if it was real fur because the colors are very imaginative, but it does say real fur. Wow. I want to know what this blue stuff came from. Wow, it's crazy. Anyway, real fur mice, obviously a big hit here. These kids go crazy over them. The ones that we've had are all pretty much torn up at this point, I think, too. But I keep finding them just, like ripped to shreds, I say. These are also always, always, always useful. And I'm just going to set these aside as also being for loom, since, all you really mentioned was that it was for loom. I didn't know that we had decided that the rainbows and unicorns theme was for Loom's class specifically. Although I'm not opposed to getting it out there sooner rather than later because I'm very excited about it. So maybe it will be. And if it's not, then I'll be confused about what to do, whether this is for Loom or whether it's for the rainbow theme, because then we're stuck that way, right? So yeah, we should probably do it for Loom. I guess you're right anyway. So we'll see about it. Anyway, Architect Cat, that's awesome. I'm putting that over there in the pile of stuff for Loom. Right there. Okay, stay. And that takes us to our intermission. So give me a minute. I'm going to get up. I'm going to put this someplace safe in the drawer of toys, I think, for now. We'll get it out again later, but I can tell Rotterdam wants it. Oh, Puget. Hey, Puget, I dare you to come over here. Come here. Oh, look at you, Puget. Yeah, how about your collar? Come here. Yeah. All right. So we're just really just going to take a very short break. Like I said, I'm going to take just enough time to maybe make a coffee and definitely pull the rest of the boxes over here, and then we'll get right back at it. All right, kids. kids are having a lot of fun in all these boxes and packing material, aren't you? I'm here to wreck all that fun. I'm gonna ruin it. No more fun. All right, are we ready? Everybody got their coffee? Oh, like me? Like I don't have my coffee? Hang on. Now I do. No, I didn't make any for you, Rotterdam. I'm sorry. Well, not this time. Good. Okay. Let's check that camera angle before we get going. Right here. Okay. Round two. Let's do it. All right, we'll start right here. This is addressed, to Millet. All right, there's a name on the front, but let's see if there's a name inside before we read this one, just to make sure. To Millet. All right. Oh. Oh, these are so cute. Oh, they're so fuzzy. They're like chenille knit mice. And they've got cute little ears. Oh, they're adorable. Okay, those are super cute. And the note says, Millet, get well soon. Okay for Mailbag. I like that. Aw, sending happy thoughts and get well wishes to make you feel like new. And there's a little golden retriever there with a butterfly on his nose. And it says, inside Millet, hope you're better soon. Miss Lola would like you to have a soft mouse to cuddle during your recovery. The larger mouse will make a great snuggle buddy, and the green one can be saved for your endowments. We know you are in the best hands with Mr. A, Dr. DJ, and the faculty. Sending lots of spoogles for a speedy recovery from Linda G and Miss Lola. Linda G, thank you so much. This is really, really sweet. And just for the record, I'll say I think that he is doing great. And our only concern, again, now we're already back to the point of just being concerned. He's doing a little too well in that, if you recall, Millet had this brace made by the surgeon at the vet, and the brace goes over his chest, and then he's laced to the brace basically in a way that helps pull his chest out so that he can grow into it, and it will sort of stay that way as he gets older and correct the fact that his chest went in so much. So that's the idea. And the first brace, by the time, the first week he came home, and by the time he got home, the brace was loose and wasn't really accomplishing anything. Then in the second and third weeks, by the time the week was up, it was loose and not really accomplishing anything. So it's hard to say whether it did any good at all. But then last week he went in and the vet made him a whole new one that goes like all the way from the very top of his chin down to like his belly, and it covers around his arms and then like up his sides. And not only that, but it's got laces now that go around his back to hold it on. So basically, his entire torso is constrained, and he can't bend at the waist at all. He's got like a stiff back. It's going to give him perfect posture. He'll be great at the next royal dinner. But I think it seems like something that's really going to work for him, and I feel pretty confident that it's working great. The only trouble is that he's still now. The first day he came home, it gave him a little bit of difficulty because he couldn't figure out how to move, because he couldn't move, any part of his torso. He had to do all this movement in his legs and his neck, and that was a little strange for him. And he couldn't quite get used to it the first night, but by the first morning, the next day, he was running around like it was nothing. And now he's upstairs, like wrestling with Custard and climbing furniture and just being a kitten. Even with the brace in place. So it's cool that he's adjusted so quickly to it and that he's obviously feeling fine. But it makes me wonder, like, is it going to hold up as well as it ought to all of that activity? And I've just got my fingers crossed that it does. We're going to find out. I think his next trip in is this week. It's either Wednesday or Thursday. I can't remember. And we'll take him in and see what happened. But the important thing, I think, or the important note there is that he feels fine, and that's nice. At least we like that. It's one thing that you would want for him. Anyway, these are super cute for Millet, and we don't have a pile for Millet yet. So as not to lose track of what's what, I'm going to put them in your envelope and just sort of push them right over here for the moment. There we go. They're very cute. Thank you so much. All right. Next, let's just take this thing I moved out of the way here. Right, no clues on the outside. Whoa, a blanket and some bowls. What is going on here? Let's see. Are there notes? There's a note. There's two notes. Good. Okay, there's our notes. Heard you needed bowls. Oh no. Let's see, from Mary Ellen. Hope you can use the blankets for the kittens. Mary Ellen, thank you so much. We certainly can use both, but we're okay. I was just talking about the bowls. I didn't really want people to send us bowls. You guys have done far too much for us. I really appreciate it. These are very cute bowls too. Wow. So again, we have stainless steel cat bowls. I think I finally can get rid of those plastic ones that we've had for years. And look at these. These are stainless steel that are enameled on the outside with this. You probably can't tell so much on the camera, but they're enameled in a gray enamel on the outside. So it's not just plain stainless steel on the outside. And then the gray enamel is painted over with little cat heads. They're so cute. And then they're pressed stainless steel. And at the bottom, we have the rubber rings so they don't slide around too much. Very much like the bowls that Clint sends us for the kittens' endowments. But these are presumably for the faculty and for use around the academy. So that's perfect. This will be great for feeding the kittens and the cats in, and we will definitely use them for that. Mary Ellen, thank you very, very much for that. And you sent a stack of them. I see 1, 2, 3 bowls. That's awesome. And like you said, a box of, it's like a package of blankets, not just one blanket. And it says, ComSmart soft blankets for cute pets. All right, well, it's a good thing our pets are cute, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to use these at all. Let's just take a look. Let's see what the patterns are that we've got here. Hang on. If I can, there we go. They're vacuum sealed inside. Oh boy, I don't know if I want to pop the seal on this yet, but we can see we got a whole stack of blankets. There's paw print patterns. It looks like they're all paw print patterns with various colors. We got the black here on top. They really know how to pack these things, man. They vacuum them so tight they're like a board, and then you pull them open, they just fluff out into gorgeous blankets. It's a shame. I see the one in the middle kind of has like some purple and yellow, real cool colors in it, but I'm not going to open this right now. But I'm sure we can find a way to use all of them, of course. Thank you so much, Mary Ellen. That is really, really sweet of you. I'm going to put these and these right over here. Now, thank you so much. Very useful. Okay, next up, looking to see if there's anything on the outside, but there's not. So, ooh, here we have some more flannel blankets for the little babies. And boy, those kids upstairs sure went through a lot of flannel blankets their first couple weeks, first week, I guess it was. But now it seems like all the poops are starting to settle down a little bit, which is nice because I'm still getting caught up on the wash from their first week. But it's good that things are settling down a little bit for us and for them, especially gastrointestinally. Okay, there's not a note included with this, though. I looked, there's definitely no note. So whoever sent this, thank you very much. The little cotton flannel blankets like this are exactly what we like to use for the kittens, and these will be great. So thank you very, very much for those. I will add those right over here. Perfect. Next, here we have a recycled world's best cat litter box. All right. And it says this box is for your cat. I mean, it wasn't used for their cat, or maybe it was, and then who knows? Ooh, wow, this is packed full of stuff. And the note. That's someone who knows what's up. Let's see. Hi, Mr. A and Dr. DJ. In this box, there are 2 bags of various cat toys and a cat tunnel for you to distribute as you see fit. The rest, black panels, metal squares, bag of connectors, is for a modular cat condo. My cat never showed much interest in it, but I think could be fun for the older kittens or to pass along to an adopter that would like it. I have cleaned it before passing it along, but again, it was never really used. It just sat in my apartment for a while. Here's a screenshot of it from Amazon so you can see what it is. I've included everything except for the cat scratcher board because my cat did use that. I see. And there's a picture here of the perfect feline custom cat, kitty, ferret, condo, maze, modular DIY furniture, tower tree, hideout house includes scratcher board. That is a long title. So that's awesome. And the listing that you've taken the picture of also says currently unavailable. So what we have here is a rare retro vintage item. It also says, as I've mentioned my cat a bunch, here's a picture of her. Her name is Rory. And I see not only is Rory beautiful, she is in a bread bed, much like the one that we've used for the kittens, except probably bigger, or else she's very tiny. She might be very tiny. Who knows? Rory. So Jackie R, we will say. Jackie R, thank you so much for sending this stuff. I really appreciate it. And this is, by the way, the picture of Rory. If you guys can see that, look how beautiful she is. She's a calico and has lovely green eyes. So pretty. Okay. Let's see. I'm being pinged about something on the chat, so I better take a look at that real quick. I'm completely clear what I'm being pinged about. Let's see. Oh, Norway Cat Fan sent the blankets that were, presumably it's these blankets right here. Norway Cat Fan, then, thank you very much. There wasn't a note, I promise, but thank you. We'll give you credit for these, whether you sent them or not. Much appreciated. And then let's see what's in this from our friend now, Jackie R. Jackie R. So here we have the Jackson Galaxy Cat Tunnel. I recognize immediately. I know this man's work. So there we have that. And here we have a bag of little, looks like Charlie style, Charlie balls. They're those little balls with the fringe that are all sparkly. Really cool, a variety pack of Charlie balls. Some I've never seen the likes of before. Look at this, though. We've got them in all kinds of sizes. We've got big ones. We've got little ones. We have shiny ones. We have matte colored ones. We've got, look at this little tiny one. That's so cute. Plus, there's one in here. Oh, there's two in here that really stand out. I think maybe just two. Yeah, these two. Here we have a reindeer Charlie ball and a Christmas. I don't know what it is. Wearing a Christmas hat. It could be anything. So maybe it's a snowball. How cute are those? Seasonal Charlie balls. I've not seen those before. The rest of them are regular, but in very cool colors, and some of them have like long little sparklies on them, and some of them have short little sparklies, and quite the variety, really. That's awesome. So those are a classic cat toy around here. It's neat to see all the different sizes too. We could really play a trick on the kittens by giving them a little one when they were little. And then as they get bigger, we give them bigger ones. They just think it's growing with them. Oh yeah, that would really mess with their heads. Here you've also sent a bag of all kinds of toys. Look at all this stuff. We got a banana with a face on it, and there's a donut fish taco that has a whole fish in it. I've never quite ordered a fish taco like that one. All kinds of stuff. We got jingly balls. We got this weird knotted thing. Here's a crazy teeny sardini, it says. Teeny sardini. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. These are awesome, and I'm sure the kittens and cats will love them. Lots and lots of stuff to throw around for random deployment. Much appreciated. And then at the bottom of the box, we have the kit that you were talking about, the cat condo kit. Oh, this looks pretty nice, actually. I remember many years ago, a friend of mine had one of these in his apartment, and he had a little tiny kitten that really enjoyed it quite a lot. But I thought it was pretty cool. But his wasn't made out of this sort of quality material. Plus, not only do you have the really nice, so hang on. So it's made out of like this plastic that's, I can feel how sort of strong it is. I think it would probably stand up to quite a few kittens. Also, I know from my experience, I always, had thought that the cats wouldn't enjoy just kind of a boxy thing like this. But we've seen that they love the pods. They love this kind of thing. They're going to go crazy for this stuff. So you've got all the pieces for it here. And not only all the pieces, you've also wisely included the instructions. We've got instructions. We've got, there's all kinds of parts to this thing. Oh, there's even a hammock. Look at that, a purple hammock included. So that's not part of the instructions either. I wonder if that's something you added in. That's perfect. We know cats like hammocks. That's going to be really fun, and that will be a project to put together at some point. Thanks again. I really appreciate it. Jackie R. These are going to be so much fun for the cats and the kittens. And I think I'm going to separate it out. I'm going to leave your kit right here in the wonderful box that you put it into, exactly the right size. And then the rest of the stuff I'll put somewhere else. And that way we know this is the kit. And these are the deployment stuff. I'll just put it over here in the pile of stuff to use as we see fit. Perfect. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. One more time, Jackie. Thank you so much. Let me label this as what it is before we stop, put it away here. I'm just going to say modular condo. Perfect. I think that would be fun to put out at some point. We'll see. I really appreciate the generosity and the desire to send it to someone. Like, that's something I've said before about the Kitten Academy. One of the things that's nice is I've had the same experience that you've had, where you buy something that you think your cat is going to love, and they just don't touch it at all. They don't care about it. They couldn't care less. And that, I think, happens to everybody. The nice thing about the Kitten Academy is for almost everything, when we've bought something like that, if our class doesn't care for it, or if our faculty doesn't care for it, we just show it to the next class, and eventually somebody loves it. There is one exception. I don't know if you guys remember the hanging basket cat bed that we had in the sunroom. And we bought it because we thought it would be cool to have a bigger hanging basket style bed than the little ones that all the kittens love. We thought they could grow up and have a bigger one that they would love. Nobody ever would touch it. I mean, we would like sometimes we would force the kittens to look at it, and they would look at it and be like, yeah, I see it, I don't care, and then they just go away. Nobody ever. We tried it for so many classes. We tried it for the faculty. We tried it for everybody. Nobody. I didn't. It's in the garage now, waiting to, I think, to put out on the curb. It's just, it was. I've never seen anything be so utterly rejected by every single cat that saw it, and it's a shame because it looked really cool. Who knows? That's the only exception. I think everything else that we've ever had, if somebody didn't like it, somebody else did. Craziness. So I'm sure that this is going to be in that category of things. We'll find somebody that loves it. And I appreciate that quite a bit. Okay, for now, I'm going to push it out of the way so we've got room to open some more things. And I feel like maybe I was getting pinged by somebody. No, I don't know what the pinging was from. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Probably just my imagination. You ever get that? Like if you're used to your phone buzzing in your pocket and sometimes you get phantom buzzes? I definitely get that sometimes. Okay. Let's put this back where it belongs so I can find it. Aha, smart. Too smart. Wanted to check the camera to make sure this little guy is visible. Oh yeah, it's front and center. Perfect. All right, notes right on the top. Oh, that's perfect. Good job, Amazon, for getting that one right. So here we have for Loom and the Catterns. I hope something woven will fit the naming theme and that the bed is big enough for floof piles. Thank you guys. Thanks for all you guys do for the cats and for running the stream. From Amira and Casper. Also, there's another note that says, for you to distribute among the classes and faculty as you see fit, there's even a pineapple. Amira and Casper. Well, perfect. Let's see if we can figure out what note goes for which item in this box here. Hang on. It goes right over there. So one note says, for Loom and the Catterns, I hope something woven will fit the naming theme. I'm assuming that's this woven basket, which is a really nice one. Kitty City cat bed, very nice. Not only is it a nice, circular woven basket with the teal that I love and the gray. These are beautiful. Inside, it's got this nice, soft Sherpa mat for them to sit in. The kittens are going to love this. They love baskets. This is like the softest of all baskets. It is perfect. And I'm just going to write Loom right on it. It is so wonderful. Here we go. It's really pretty too. Wow. Loom and Catterns. Perfect. And Loom's got a big pile over there. Too big now for the box that it's in. So I'm going to toss this over there. It's probably just going to cause an avalanche. Let's see. Oh, nailed it. All right. And then, for you to distribute as you see fit, even a pineapple, from Amira and Casper, we got a bag of, it looks like a bag of fruit catnip toys. Some of these I can't even identify. This must be a kiwi. We got the pineapple. That's a really cool pineapple pattern. We've got a watermelon, I presume, probably a strawberry. I think this one is an orange. Got a weird little pattern on it though, so I can't. It's probably a peach actually. That says peach to me, right? And then this one in the corner is the big mystery because I can't even tell what it's trying to be. It's green and it really looks like a cactus more than any kind of fruit. Maybe it is. Anyway, these are going to be great. It's got this weird orange, yellow little flower on top, and it's got arms. I think it really is a cactus. It's got a yellow flower on top, little arms on the sides. Sort of a cactus pattern on it. It doesn't really fit the theme though, does it? Maybe it's some kind of succulent that people eat. I almost feel like there's something on the tip of my tongue, no pun intended, that it could be. Well, at any rate, these are going to be really fun. They're really cute little toys. I love the colors of them too. Again, the camera never really picks up color as well as it should, but they're in these really neat sort of muted colors that as a whole, it's got a very sort of late 50s design aesthetic to it that I like. It's very appealing. So I'm going to put that right over there. Okay. Next, Amira and Casper. Thank you very much. All right, this is from April in Asheville, according to the outside. Someone whom we know from previous mailbags, I believe. Let's see here. Oh, and we start right off with a paper. Ooh, not just a local paper, but a local pet paper. Oh, that's really cool. So here we have the, oh, hang on, the Pet Gazette from Western North Carolina. That is awesome. That's going to be really fun to look at. That combines my love of local newspapers with my love of pets. I can't wait to see what the ads in this one look like. And then you also have sent the Mountain Express. Ooh, caught on camera. Wow, that also seems somehow appropriate. Do video doorbells make neighborhoods safer? No, who knows? I guess we'll find the answer there. There's always that. There's some, there's like a Poe's law. I can't remember which one it is, but there's a law like that that says any headline that asks a question, the answer is always no. I can't remember what the name of that law is, though. Anyway, okay to read on air. We have a note. The note says, "Greetings, everyone. A unicorn-themed kitten room? Yes, please. I found a unicorn tunnel that I hope will provide many hours of entertainment when that happens. I have also included some graduation props for your next photo shoot. Thank you, Mr. A, for providing such beautiful photos for us to enjoy. I look forward to kitten silliness after a stressful day on the job, and I'm sure many others feel the same way. I'm anxiously awaiting the birth of Loom's babies, and am positive they will be as beautiful as she is. One request, could you please ask her to give us at least one little girl this time? Thank you again for all you do for these moms and babies, and for providing a safe haven on the internet. It is much appreciated. From April in Asheville." Well, you got your wish, didn't you? So how about that? Plus, look at this. It is a unicorn cat tunnel, exactly as you said. Oh, although it says on the label, it is a Mew-nicorn, M-E-W, Mew-nicorn. Very clever. It's got a rainbow-colored tail. It's got a horn. It's got a rainbow mane. It's got 4 arms. I think we've seen this on a previous class. If not this exact one, then one that's in the same shape. And they actually did have some fun running up and down the arms and legs as well. So that should be really, really cool. I want to put this over there, but I've run out of space. So I'm going to put it back in here for now. And then there's something else here. Your note said, oh, for photographs. This is so cute. You sent a, so proud of you, and it's a bunch of little graduation streamers and things to decorate. For graduation, I can see there's streamers, there's tuxedos, there's stuff that says grad #1. There's ones that just say I'm done. All right, and hashtag we out. Wow, that is a lot of stuff to decorate with. And then ones that say congrats grad, of course, with mortar boards and things. And then you've also set a 2-piece pet graduation costume. That's a new one. Let's take a look here. Oh, I see. So what we have here is 2 mortar boards with their little hats, and they're separate pieces, so you can just Velcro one to the other. There we go. So we got the little hat piece. That's a very tall hat, and then the there you go, that right on top. There you go, just like that. These are pretty large for our graduates, but I think it could be fun, even as just like you say, like a prop for a photo, or we could use them in lots of ways. So I also greatly appreciate that. So these are fun. I'll add these to my closet of like photo stuff. Uh-oh. I think we're having some kind of technical issue now. Wow, I keep seeing messages, and then let's check. Oh. All right, well, those of you that are watching on the recording are going to wonder why I was so quiet. My phone is exploding now because we apparently, for some reason, dropped the connection to, oh, I see. Hang on. The recording is working fine, though, so when you guys watch on the recording, you're going to hear this. our internet appears to have fallen over to our backup, which does not work well enough really to support our broadcast anymore, especially at 4K. Let me see what I can do. Fortunately, the recording should still be going just fine. Wow, this is yeah, not great. I'm sure that what happened was we got dropped over to our backup internet connection. Our backup internet connection does not handle 4K very well at all. It can't support even a fraction of the bandwidth that's required there. It honestly can't even do the bandwidth for 1080. So I'm sending some data now back to YouTube, but it's probably not enough to get by. And let's just take a look here. Sorry for the interruption. Mm-hmm. This has been a heck of a mailbag, hasn't it? Yeah, that's exactly what it says. It says that our internet connection went down and dropped us to our backup. It does say that we're back on the primary again right now. Let's take a look here. All right, it looks like it's going through now. So it must have been a temporary drop to our backup connection. And for those of you that are watching live and just missed out for several minutes there, just let me tell you, I don't know when it started, so I don't know how exactly to reassure you. And if it drops out again, there's not too much I can do about it. We do have the backup internet that comes on auto. Oop, we were out again. Yeah, I can see that too. Well, all right then. Here's what we're gonna do. Wow, our backup is also failing. It's not getting even a fraction of what it should be capable of. That's real trouble. Hmm. Okay, well, I tell you what, there's really only one thing that I can do. I'm going to keep an eye on this, and if it seems like our primary comes back online, then I will flip us back to it as soon as I possibly can. And meanwhile, I'm just going to keep rolling because the recording portion should be working fine, and some people will just have to catch it on the archive. Let me make a quick note on the chat for people, though, if it can get out. So well, we can, but you might just have to catch it on the archive. Okay. I can't believe that this stuff is like it's the way it's coming through is so. Wow. we're really not getting anything through. Why do we pay for this backup if the backup doesn't back up? All right, you know what? Enough of that. We've got to go through the mailbag, and again, it's getting archived just fine. So I'm just going to wrap it up. Let's just right there. We got 3 boxes left. I think only one of them. Oh, this one looks like a real big deal, though. Shame not to be able to do that live. You know what? Maybe on second thought, we'll just save the last 3 and do a little bonus mailbag, or save them for next week. I think either one will be fine. I don't want anybody to be left out that way. And I'm going to go and play with the internet. So, in an unusual fashion, we're going to end the archive right here, and I'll clean all this stuff up later on off the archive. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll keep the archive going just so that people have something to look at when it eventually gets uploaded. They can see what they missed. It does say we're pushing through exactly as much as we're trying to push through, I think, which is nothing. The bandwidth has got to be horrible. It's got to be all pixelated. So sorry about that. As long as I don't move, I bet it looks okay. Huh. What on earth? All right, now it says that we're back again. My goodness, every time. Let's just see if that holds. Let's give it just a second here. Definitely says we're back. But is it just going to flap again? You know, a lot of times these things, it'll go down and then it'll come up and it'll go down and come up and go down and come up. Because of, whatever is going on out there is just not, it's probably like a lineman down the road who is disconnecting things and reconnecting them as fast as he can. We'll see. I'm going to keep one eye on this. And again, for those of you that are watching live and maybe missed a little bit and are watching it again now, the recording is going to have captured everything, including an awful lot of me sitting here going, what is going on, and looking at my phone and being extremely boring, but it's all in the recording archive that will get uploaded in due time, as they do. I've got a backlog of them, by the way. We're going to start uploading those today. I was going to stop mailbag, and now I'm not, because I've got 3 boxes left. Let's just plow right through. We're going to start with this one that has a Halifax on it. And this does say Joy F, so I think we can all guess what's in it. And like I said, I'm going to keep one eye on the phone here so I can see if we go down again. But we're going to just have our fingers crossed that we don't. It is exactly what you would think. It is the other purple bed, and there's not even a real note with it. So we know what to do with this. This is for Looms Boys, along with the other ones that we've received for Looms Boys. So I'm going to put it right over there with the other. I know the other ones are right there. Oh, that's just turning into a giant pile now. That's okay, though. We're almost through. Okay. Double check the internet, see if it's holding up. Yeah, looking good. Looking very good. Okay, I'm just going to pretend like it's all back then. Okay. Now, very, very heavy box from Chewy that says, Birdie V! Birdie V again. Thank you, Birdie V, in advance. As we know, Chewy doesn't let you leave a note, but a lot of people will put their name in the return address, say to Birdie V, care of Kitten Academy, except don't say to Birdie V, say your own name in there. Makes good sense, right? And it appears that what Birdie V has sent is several cases of the Kitten Academy Fancy Feast Classic Pate Chicken flavor. That's exactly what it is. And I see 8 cases in the box. I'm not going to take them all out, but Birdie V, thank you so much for taking care of our kids and our faculty. Much appreciated. That's a very practical gift that they always get used. I'm just going to slide that back out of the way, and we're down to our last box. Look at that. We somehow made it through despite all the difficulties and the rambling and the internet explosion. But here we are. Let's take a look at what this interesting box could be. A recycled Amazon box. We like that. The best way to is just to use something again. Ooh. All right. This is, wow, what is that? It looks like a very nice bed, but we need to get into here and see. There's other stuff going on too. Oh, there's the note. Perfect. All right. Ooh, this is exciting. The note says Kitten Academy. It's sealed with a cat. Oh, I like that. And 2 hearts together forever, whatever life brings. Oh, that's cute. It's got a little kitty snuggling under the ear of a basset hound. That's a basset hound, right? That's right. Anyway, it says, Dear Dr. DJ and Mr. A, thought of you both when I saw this card. Keep on Kitten. Signed Dr. Ruth. All right, probably not that Dr. Ruth, and probably really sick of hearing that. But who knows? I think that says Dr. Ruth. I can't possibly be misreading it. Dr. Ruth. Let me just see. I'm going to check and see if the return address gives me any clue of not whether it's that Dr. Ruth, but whether that's correct. Well, it does say MD, and the first initial is R, so we're going to just go with that. Thank you so much. So it does say, thought of you both when I saw this card. Keep on Kitten. All right. Here we are. So here we have Expect Miracles ribbons that are in the box as well. That's super cute. Blue bursts. I just learned about this food in yesterday's mailbags. Treat, I should say, instead of food. Those are definitely something that we're going to try out. You sent 2 of those. Then I'm saving I'm not saving. You know what? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. This bed says perfection.com, and the interesting thing is it's spelled P-U-R-R, per, but it's also spelled perfection, shun with 2 I's, T-I-I-O-N. That's really, really bizarre. But it is apparently a giant rainbow-sized marshmallow bed. It's a very large one. It's folded in half. This is a great bed. It says extra large 70 centimeter marshmallow bed, and it's the rainbow color. Like I said, it's beautiful. That might be the size they have in there. The one they have is very large, so this will be great because there's going to be a big fight when these kids get adopted about who gets to take that marshmallow bed with them. And this either gives us a way to split that or gives us a replacement for when the one that they know goes away with them. We like to do that. We like to send home some of their favorite things with them so that they have something that's familiar and kind of smells like the Kitten Academy for at least a little while. So it's inevitable that that bed they spend all their time on is going to go home with somebody. But it's not exactly clear who. I don't know. We could really go King Solomon on it and just slice it up into 8 pieces and send a piece home with each of them. That would be really weird, though. And also, I think I completely missed the point of that story, didn't I? Okay, so next up. Oh, is there another note? There is another note. Perhaps this will have more explanatory power. Let's find out. Oh, it says, we're all dressed up and ready to party with 3 little kittens wearing ribbons. That's super cute, too. And this one says, it says, Dr. DJ and Mr. A, so where's the cake and ice cream? I came across Kitten Academy about 2 months ago and have watched Quartz babies grow, Loom give birth, and Millet have surgery. I wanted to give a little extra to help the mom and kids besides Patreon, so here you go. Use as you see fit. God bless, Dr. Ruth. P.S. Good luck, Dr. DJ. I recently returned from Family Med, so now you are there to carry on. Oh, you said retired. I said returned. Sorry. I recently retired from Family Med. That's awesome. Dr. Ruth, thank you so much. And you did send a very generous donation there. which I need to put in my pocket so it doesn't get misplaced. So I'm going to do that. That's super, super generous of you. Thank you very, very much. And we will just add that to our war chest, the one that got used for Millet. And, fingers crossed we won't need it anytime soon. But you never know. And this is a good chance for me to mention, though, you wrote a check, and that's great. Sometimes they take a little while for us to get cashed. So, and I know, Dr. Ruth, your retirement, you're probably doing just fine. But as a note to anybody that has sent us a check that takes us a while to get cashed, if for any reason circumstances change between the time you've sent it and the time that it gets cashed, feel free to just shoot us a note and say, don't cash that. We're never going to take it personally. And it's, things do happen. So that's just for anybody out there that's in those circumstances. Let us know. Okay, so Dr. Ruth, to carry on, though, there's still more in your box that you've sent here, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you, by the way, for joining us. Let's see here, and I'm glad that you've been enjoying watching the recent classes. So the marshmallow bed is beautiful. The rainbow-colored marshmallow bed is fantastic and is very large. You've also sent 2 very soft blankets, little gray. Hey, Loganberry, why are you being a troublemaker? Knock it off. Okay, they say the snuggle is real cozy blanket. That's a very cute pun there. I like it. There's another pack of another 2 packs of the Blue Bursts treats. So that's 4 total. And then there appear to be a stack of cans of, Royal Canin Mother and Baby Cat. And Kitten. All right. I don't know that we've ever tried the Royal Canin kitten food, which we could. It's nice to have things to try, especially when we're trying to get the kittens to switch from nursing to real food when we're weaning them. It's nice to have a variety of things to try because they don't always go for the first thing we try. And it's nice to have a lot of different ways to encourage them. So the Kitten Royal Canin food is going to give us another thing that we can possibly try. Of course, the mother and baby cat food is one of our standards that we use during that process, or for mom cats that need a little extra. We do try to mostly feed them the fancy feast, but there's a lot of cases where they won't be eating very well, and the mom and baby cat is just a little extra attractive to them. Or when we feel like they need a few extra calories, even though it comes with a few extra carbs and such. Sometimes that's something that we use. So it's that's one that we're used to and that we actually keep in stock pretty much all the time, but we don't use all the time. But the kitten one is something fun for us to try, and I really appreciate you having sent some of this to keep us going for the next time that we need it. So thank you very much for all of that, Dr. Ruth. That is super, super kind of you. And I wish you the best in your retirement. That's got to be a wonderful thing. So awesome. Thank you very much. That was it. That was the mailbag. We somehow made it through despite the major interruption there. And like I mentioned, when we eventually upload the archive, the only interruption is going to be me flailing about on my phone going, why are we offline? So that's going to be highly entertaining. Yeah, exactly. All right, time for me to clean up, and I'm just going to leave the archive rolling while I clean up then, like I always do, despite all these false endings and false starts during today's mailbag. Somehow we made it. I really appreciate everybody that sent everything for the kittens and the cats. It's wonderful. You're all just the best, wonderfulest, most thoughtful, caring people, and you make a huge difference, not just the direct difference to the lives of the kittens, of course, which is what really counts. But you also make an indirect difference, I think, to DJ and I's life. A lot of you send stuff for the cats and the kittens, and appreciation you send along with it that really touches us in a way that is special. And I just can't show enough appreciation for your appreciation. It's wonderful. Sometimes really what we need. And also then the people that adopt the cats and the kittens. I know that the love that all of you send and feel does come through to them in a huge way when they adopt their kitten and see how many people have loved that same kitten and sent so much to give them the best start in their lives. It's fantastic. So thank you so much for that. I'm going to get all this stuff put away as best I can now, and then we will wrap up the archive, although I can see pretty clearly that the kittens are basically done themselves. Little Rotterdam here has been passed out for a while, and the others aren't making very much noise either. Wherever they've all gone, they're probably in these boxes. I'm gonna have to be real careful as I gather up the recycling. Okay, well, let's see what I can do about getting this stuff put wherever it belongs. And thanks again, everybody. Oh, up and at 'em. All right. I see people thinking there's one more box left, but there's not. I'm looking. Everything here has been opened. I did, push the Chewy box right back there. Oh, these kids are up in the tree. I guess you can see them. Everybody's saying another box. Where? Where do you think there's another box? There's not another box. Look at all the boxes. Went through everything. Oh, maybe the confusion is because I may have opened a box before I realized the stream went off, and you guys think I never got to it? I'm not sure. Or maybe there is. If there is another box, yeah, I'll find it when we clean up. We'll get to it eventually, I guess. Okay, we'll see. We'll see who's right. We'll see who's right and who's you guys. Yeah, take that. It's this box that you guys are saying hasn't been opened, but it has. That's the one with the modular cat condo in it. You kids snuggled up with your mom is so cute. There's not really room for all three of you on that branch anymore. It's there. All right, this is a lot of stuff to try to get put away properly. I need my headphones and my shoes for this job. How did the cat spinner get over there? Maybe DJ moved it. She must have, right? The kids didn't bring it in there, did they? Well, I found it in the kitchen the other day, and I know DJ didn't put it there. Are they dragging this thing around? Where's your collar? Who are you? How am I supposed to know who you are with no collar on? Didn't you get the memo? You look like you have to be real. Are you? Are you for real? Cal, what are you eating? Is that a carpet fiber? Why? Oh, it's not. It says twist tie. It's that same twist tie. How'd you even find that? another box with stuff. One of these boxes has got those beds. This one here, oh, there it is. Go back. Oh, hey, smart kid. No, tell them getting those trees. No, back. Sorry, Cal. flagpoles from Birdie V. I think we're just missing a note. Oh, for Ari. I think we missed Ari's note for Birdie V's bowls. But we didn't miss the bowl. It's here. Oh, okay. Why do you look guilty, Ari? You look guilty. What is it? Hey, Rotterdam. Very clever, aren't you? Wow, buddy. You're going to be a real handful for your adopter, aren't you? Hi, pal. Okay, I'm standing up now. There you You said it, bud. All right, well, that's the mailbag. That's the mailbag archive. And it's probably about time for me to put these kids in their room for a little while so they can enjoy some food. Without the fact of everybody getting in the way. So that's the next thing we're going to do here. But if you are watching live, you don't have to go anywhere. You keep right on watching. If you're watching on the archives, you can check out the regular Kitten Academy live stream to see what's going on right now. Thank you so much for joining us again for another wonderful mailbag. We'll see you next time.